Did you know that the universe is preparing something extraordinary especially for you? Right now, as you watch this video, there are 12 powerful blessings being aligned by destiny, ready to reach you very soon. And I'm not talking about small changes or simple coincidences. I'm talking about profound transformations that will impact every area of your life in ways you can't even imagine yet. If you were born under the sign of Aries, then pay close attention, because these blessings were designed especially for your warrior and courageous energy. The heavens are moving in your favor, and the stars are conspiring to bring you everything you've desired, asked for, and worked to achieve. But here's the important detail. You need to know exactly what these 12 blessings are so you can recognize them when they appear in your life. Because often blessings arrive in disguise, hidden in situations that seem ordinary, but which are actually portals to a completely new life. And if you don't know how to identify them, you may end up missing out on opportunities that were always destined for you. So stay with me until the end of this video, because I'll reveal each of these 12 blessings that destiny has in store for you. And more importantly, I'll show you how you can prepare to receive them with an open heart and a ready mind. Because when you understand the plan the universe has for you, everything starts to make sense, and you begin to walk with more confidence, knowing you're on the right path. Blessing 1. Healing past relationships. The first blessing coming your way will deeply touch your heart. Remember those unresolved relationships? Those friendships lost over time, those family members you've drifted apart from, those people who were once important but for some reason left your life, leaving a void? Well, destiny is preparing a profound healing for all of that. And this healing won't happen haphazardly. It will come gently, naturally, as if the universe were stitching back together the pieces that separated. You'll notice certain people reappearing in your life, and it won't be by chance. It will be because the right time has come, because both of you have grown enough to be able to reunite in a more mature and balanced way. And the most beautiful thing is that you won't need to force anything. You won't need to chase after them. You won't need to beg for forgiveness or justify yourself. Things will simply flow because when the universe decides to heal something, it does it perfectly. You will feel your heart getting lighter. That weight you've carried for so long will begin to lessen. And you will realize that you can remember those people without feeling pain, without feeling anger, without feeling resentment. And do you know why this is such an important blessing? Because we human beings were not made to live carrying the weight of broken relationships. This weight prevents us from moving forward, traps us in the past, steals energy that should be used to build our future. So when this healing arrives, it's as if you gain wings again. It's as if you can breathe fully again. Get ready, because this blessing is very close to you, and it will transform not only your relationships, but also the way you see yourself and how you relate to the world around you. Blessing 2. The arrival of a new professional opportunity. The second blessing that destiny has in store for you is related to your professional life, to what you do to earn a living, to support yourself, to find fulfillment through work. And I need to tell you something important. This opportunity that is coming is not just any opportunity. It's not just another job, another ordinary chance. It's something that will put you on a completely new path, something you may not even have imagined possible for you. It could be a promotion you weren't expecting. It could be an invitation to work on something you truly love. It could be a business idea that will clearly and objectively emerge in your mind. Or it could even be a door that will open in a completely different field from the one you've always worked in. The universe knows exactly what you need, and it also knows that you have already proven that you are capable, that you are hardworking, that you deserve something better. So it is preparing this opportunity very carefully, putting the right pieces together, connecting you with the right people, making sure you are in the right place at the right time. But here's an important piece of advice. When this opportunity arises, don't let fear paralyze you. Sometimes we get so used to our comfort zone, so stuck in what we already know, that when something new, something better comes along, we're afraid to take risks, afraid to try, afraid to fail. But I need to tell you that this opportunity isn't coming to bring you down. It's coming to lift you up. Trust the process, trust your potential. Trust that destiny wouldn't bring this chance to you if it didn't know you were ready to seize it. And the most interesting thing is that this opportunity will be totally aligned with your values, with what you believe in, with what makes your heart beat faster. It won't just be about money, although money will also come as a consequence. It will be about purpose, about feeling that you are doing something that really matters, something that makes a difference in your life and in the lives of others. Blessing 3. The awakening of a hidden talent. The third blessing that awaits you is something absolutely magical and transformative. There is a talent within you that has been dormant for a long time, perhaps since childhood, perhaps since youth, or perhaps it's something you never even discovered you had. And this talent is about to awaken in a powerful and surprising way. It could be an artistic talent, like the ability to create something beautiful with your hands, to express emotions through words, colors, and sounds. It could be a talent for dealing with people, for teaching, for healing, for inspiring others around you. It could be a gift for solving complex problems, for seeing solutions where others see only obstacles, for organizing things in a way that brings order to chaos. Whatever this talent is, it is about to reveal itself to you, and when it does, you will feel a sense of completeness, of finally being connected with a part of yourself that was hidden. Destiny will create specific situations that will make this talent emerge. It will place people in your path who will recognize this gift in you even before you realize it exists. It will open doors that will allow you to explore this ability in practical and meaningful ways. And you know what's most beautiful about all this? This talent won't just serve you. It will become a bridge for you to help other people, to leave your mark on the world, to build a legacy that goes far beyond what you can see now. Many times we spend our whole lives looking for our purpose outside ourselves, when in reality it has always been inside, waiting for the right moment to blossom. And that moment is coming for you. So pay attention to the signs, be open to trying new things. Don't ignore that inner voice that will suddenly call you to try something different, something you've never done before, but that your heart insists you should do. Blessing 4. The restoration of your health and vital energy. The fourth blessing the universe is bringing you concerns the most important thing any human being can have: their health, their body, their vital energy. Perhaps you've been going through a difficult period lately. Perhaps you face some health problems, some persistent pain, some constant fatigue that prevents you from living life to the fullest. Or perhaps you simply feel that your energy isn't the same anymore, that you no longer have that vigor, that disposition you once had. Well, the moment for complete restoration has arrived. Destiny is bringing a profound renewal of your physical body, your mind, and your spirit. And this renewal will happen in several ways simultaneously. You will discover new ways to take better care of yourself. You will find practices that will bring more balance to your routine. You will meet people or find information that will guide you to effective treatments, to simple but powerful changes in your lifestyle. Your vital energy will begin to increase gradually. You will notice that you are sleeping better, waking up more refreshed, feeling less pain, having more energy to do the things you need to do and also those you enjoy doing. And don't think this is something small or insignificant. Health is the foundation of everything. It's the cornerstone upon which we build our entire lives. When our health is compromised, everything becomes more difficult. Everything feels heavy. Everything loses a bit of its shine. But when we recover our health, when we feel our body functioning well, our mind clear, and our heart at peace, then we can truly enjoy all the other blessings that come our way. So this restoration that is coming is fundamental for you to fully experience everything that destiny has prepared for you. Take good care of yourself at this moment. Pay attention to the signals your body gives you. Be kind to your limitations, but also be courageous in seeking improvements. The universe is supporting you on this healing journey, and you are not alone in this process. Now I need to ask a little something of you who have been following me thus far. If this video is touching your heart, if you feel that these words resonate with you at this point in your life, then please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from, what city, what part of the world you are. I love knowing that our messages are reaching people in so many different places. And if the content on this channel has helped you, if the messages have strengthened you during difficult times, consider subscribing to the channel to support us in continuing to produce these videos for you. Every support makes all the difference in keeping this work alive and reaching more people who need to hear these words. Now let's continue with the blessings that are coming your way. Blessing 5. Meeting people who will transform your life. The fifth blessing reserved for you has everything to do with human connections, with the encounters that destiny is preparing. There are specific people who will cross your path very soon, and these encounters won't be casual, they won't be by chance. They will be encounters orchestrated by the universe with a very clear purpose: to transform your life for the better. They could be people who will become great friends, true friends who stand by you through thick and thin, who understand you without needing too many explanations, who celebrate your victories as if they were their own. They could be mentors, more experienced people who will teach you valuable things, who will show you paths you didn't even know existed, who will believe in your potential even when you doubt yourself. They could be work partners who will add to your strengths, who will complement your skills with theirs, creating something greater than either could create alone. Or they could even be someone special romantically, someone who will touch your heart in a deep and genuine way, someone with whom you will build a genuine connection based on respect, admiration, and affection. The important thing is that you understand that these people are coming to you because there's an alignment of energies, because you have something to learn from each other, something to build together, something to share that will enrich the journey of everyone involved. And the most beautiful part of this blessing is that you won't need to pretend to be someone you're not to attract these people. They will love and accept you exactly as you are, with your qualities and flaws, your certainties and doubts. And you will feel this wonderful freedom of being authentic, of being able to show who you truly are without fear of judgment or rejection. These people will bring lightness to your life, they will bring laughter, they will support you in difficult times, they will bring new perspectives that will expand your worldview. So be open to new encounters, don't close yourself off, don't let past experiences prevent you from connecting with new people. Destiny is bringing these souls to you, and each encounter has a divine purpose. Blessing 6. Achieving financial stability. The sixth blessing coming your way will bring something many people seek throughout their lives: financial stability, material security, and peace of mind regarding money. And I know this is a sensitive subject, because we live in a world where money is necessary for practically everything, and when it's lacking, life becomes much more complicated, much more stressful. How many nights of sleep have you lost worrying about bills, debts, the month not making ends meet, the fear of not being able to support yourself or the people who depend on you? How many times have you felt trapped in situations you didn't like simply because you needed the money and had no other choice? How many opportunities have you missed because you lacked the financial means to take advantage of them? Well, that's about to change. The universe is organizing things in such a way that you will begin to see a consistent improvement in your financial situation. I'm not saying you'll win the lottery overnight, although that's also possible if it's in destiny's plan for you. But I'm talking about something more solid, more sustainable, more lasting. You will begin to have more opportunities to increase your income, whether through your current job, extra work, or creative ideas that will arise in your mind and generate money. You will start making smarter decisions regarding your money, learn to manage what you earn better, and discover ways to save without having to give up everything that gives you pleasure. And most importantly, you will begin to change your mindset about money. You will stop seeing it as an enemy or something impossible to achieve, and you will begin to understand that money is just energy, just a tool that can be used to create the life you desire. This change in mindset is fundamental because it is what will attract more and more abundance into your life. Destiny is teaching you that you deserve prosperity, that you deserve to live in comfort and security, and that there is nothing wrong with wanting to improve your financial life. Blessing 7. Strengthening your self-confidence. The seventh blessing the universe has in store for you is something that will completely change how you relate to yourself. Your self-confidence is about to grow in a way you've never experienced before. You know that inner voice that keeps sabotaging you, telling you that you're not good enough, that you won't succeed, that you should give up before even trying? Well, that voice will start to get weaker and weaker, until one day you realize it simply doesn't control you anymore. And in its place, a new voice will emerge, a powerful and encouraging voice that will remind you of all the times you were strong, of all the battles you've already won, of all the capacity that exists within you. You will start to look in the mirror and like what you see more, not just physically but especially internally. You will begin to recognize your talents, your qualities, your achievements, however small they may be. You will stop comparing yourself so much to others, because you will understand that each person has their own path, their own time, their own lessons to learn. And you will begin to trust your decisions more. You will stop asking everyone's opinion before doing anything. You will learn to listen to your intuition and follow what your heart tells you. This self-confidence will be reflected in all areas of your life. At work, you will position yourself better, defend your ideas more firmly, and accept challenges that previously seemed impossible. In relationships, you will establish clearer boundaries, stop accepting just anything to avoid being alone, and attract people who truly value you. In your health, you will have more discipline to take care of yourself because you will understand that you are worth this investment of time and energy. And the most beautiful thing is that this confidence will not turn you into an arrogant or presumptuous person. On the contrary, it will make you more humble and compassionate, because when we are secure in ourselves, we don't need to diminish others to feel bigger. Destiny is giving you this gift because it knows you need it to achieve everything that is destined for you, and because it wants you to shine with all the intensity you are capable of shining. Blessing 8. Liberation from negative patterns. The 8th blessing coming your way is one of the most profound and liberating. The universe is helping you break free from negative patterns you've been repeating for a long time, perhaps without even realizing you were trapped in them. These patterns can be self-destructive behaviors, such as the tendency to sabotage your own achievements when things start to go right, or to run away from good opportunities for fear of the unknown. They can be emotional patterns such as always falling for the wrong type of person, or always putting yourself last in your priorities, or always taking on responsibilities that aren't yours. They can be mental patterns, such as the habit of thinking negatively about everything, always expecting the worst, and not being able to see the bright side of situations. These patterns were created throughout your life, many of them from childhood, from the things you saw, heard, and experienced while you were developing as a person. And for a long time, these patterns served as defense mechanisms. They were ways you found to protect yourself from pain, disappointment, and rejection. But now the time has come for you to realize that these patterns no longer protect you. In fact, they hold you back, preventing you from growing, evolving, and achieving the fullness of your existence. And destiny is bringing this blessing of liberation precisely because you are ready for it, because you have grown enough to see these patterns clearly and to have the courage to change them. This liberation will happen gradually, through various experiences that will make you question why you act in a certain way, why you always end up in the same situations, why you repeat the same mistakes. And each time you manage to make a different choice, each time you manage to break a little of that old pattern, you will feel a wonderful sense of freedom, of expansion, of new possibilities opening up for you. It won't be easy because changing deep patterns requires conscious effort, attention, and persistence. But the universe will give you all the necessary strength, will show you the paths, will place people or information in your path that will help you in this transformation process. Blessing 9. Reconnecting with your spiritual essence. The 9th blessing that destiny has in store for you is something sacred and profound. A powerful reconnection with your spiritual essence, with that part of you that goes beyond the physical body, beyond the mind, beyond everything material and fleeting. Perhaps you've distanced yourself from this spiritual dimension lately. Perhaps you've been so busy with the demands of practical life that you've forgotten to care for your soul, to nourish your spirit. Or perhaps you've never really developed this spiritual connection, and now feel the time has come to explore this unknown territory. Whatever your situation, know that the universe is preparing a spiritual awakening for you. And this awakening doesn't necessarily mean you need to follow a specific religion or adopt complicated practices. It simply means that you will begin to realize that there is something greater than yourself, something mysterious and wonderful that connects all things, that gives meaning to existence, that brings peace to the heart. You will begin to notice synchronicities in your life, those moments when things fall into place almost magically, as if the universe were sending you signs that you are on the right path. You'll begin to feel a stronger intuition, an inner voice that guides you, protects you, shows you what to do even when everything seems confusing. You'll begin to have experiences you can't explain rationally, but that touch your soul deeply and make you feel part of something much greater. And most importantly, you'll begin to find inner peace, a peace that doesn't depend on external circumstances, that remains even when things around you are chaotic. This spiritual reconnection will give you a solid foundation, a center of balance from which you can weather any storm. It will teach you that you are much more than your problems, much more than your material achievements, much more than the image you project to the world. You are an eternal soul living a temporary human experience, and when you understand this deeply, everything changes. Blessing 10. The realization of an old dream. The 10th blessing coming your way is the fulfillment of a dream you've held dear for a long time. You know that dream that seemed impossible, that you'd even given up on achieving because you thought it was too late, or that circumstances would never be favorable, or that you didn't have the necessary resources. Well, the universe is telling you that it's not too late, that circumstances are aligning in your favor, and that the resources you need are on their way. This dream can relate to any area of your life. It could be the dream of traveling to a place you've always wanted to visit, of living in your own home, of having a true and lasting relationship, of realizing a personal project that's been on the back burner for years. It could be the dream of making peace with someone important, of winning a title, of learning something new, of leaving a legacy. Everyone has their own dreams, and yours is as valid and important as any other. And destiny is working behind the scenes to make this dream come true, because the time is right, because you've paid the price for all the effort and dedication you've put in over the years, because you deserve to see this dream come true. But here's something important you need to understand. The realization of this dream may not happen exactly how you imagined. The universe has much greater wisdom than ours, and sometimes it gives us what we ask for, but in a different, better way, more suited to who we truly are. So keep your heart open. Don't get too attached to a specific version of how things were supposed to happen. Trust that destiny knows what it's doing, and that when your dream comes true, you'll look back and realize that everything happened perfectly, at the perfect time. And when this dream comes true, you'll feel deep gratitude, true joy, a sense that it was worth the wait, worth the belief, worth not giving up even when all seemed lost. Blessing 11. Developing your inner wisdom. The 11th blessing the universe is bringing you has to do with something precious that goes far beyond intellectual knowledge. We're talking about the development of your inner wisdom, that deep understanding of life that only comes through experience, reflection, and the maturation of the soul. You're entering a phase where you'll begin to understand things that were previously mysteries to you. You'll begin to comprehend why certain things happen the way they did. You'll be able to see the lessons hidden in the difficulties you faced. You'll realize that even the most painful moments in your life contributed to transforming you into the strong and resilient person you are today. This wisdom will manifest itself in many ways. You'll make better decisions because you'll be able to assess situations more clearly, predict consequences more accurately, and separate what truly matters from what is superficial and fleeting. You'll develop a patience you didn't have before because you'll understand that everything has its time, that there's no point in forcing things, and that the maturation of any process cannot be rushed. You'll become more compassionate toward others because you'll recognize that each person is fighting their own battles, carrying their own burdens, doing the best they can with the resources they have. And you'll also be more compassionate toward yourself. You'll stop putting so much pressure on yourself, learn to forgive your mistakes, and understand that making mistakes is part of the growth process. This wisdom will make you someone others will naturally seek advice from, because they'll realize you have something valuable to share, that your words carry weight, that your perspective can bring light to difficult situations. And the most beautiful thing is that you won't even need to impose yourself, you won't need to prove anything to anyone. Your wisdom will be evident in the way you live, in the choices you make, in the peace you carry, in the quiet strength that emanates from you. Blessing 12. Opening the door to a future full of possibilities. And finally, we arrive at the 12th blessing that destiny has in store for you. And this is perhaps the most exciting of all. The universe is opening up the future for you in a completely new way, removing the limitations that existed, expanding the field of possibilities in a way you can't even imagine. If until now you felt that your life was somewhat stuck, as if you were going in circles, as if you couldn't get anywhere, this is about to change radically. Doors that were closed will begin to open. Paths that were blocked will be cleared. Opportunities that seemed impossible will suddenly become viable. And you will realize that the entire universe is conspiring in your favor, that things are flowing more easily, that synchronicities are happening more frequently, that you are in the right place at the right time with a consistency that is not mere coincidence. This future full of possibilities does not mean that you will not face challenges, because challenges will always exist. They are part of the journey. But it does mean you'll have the resources, strength, wisdom, and support you need to overcome every challenge that comes your way. It means you're no longer alone on this journey, that invisible forces are working in your favor, that you're part of a greater plan whose details you can't yet see. It means the best of your life is yet to come, that regardless of your age, regardless of what you've been through, regardless of the mistakes you've made or the opportunities you've missed, there's still a bright future waiting for you. And that future begins to be built now at this very moment, with every choice you make, with every thought you entertain, with every step you take toward your dreams. Destiny is giving you all these 12 blessings not because you're perfect, but because you're worthy, because you're loved by the universe, because your existence has value and purpose. So we've reached the end of this video, and I sincerely hope that these words have touched you in some way, that they have brought hope to your heart, that they have lit a light of possibility within you. These 12 blessings we've discussed here are not fantasies. They are not illusions. They are realities that are approaching you at this very moment. The universe is truly working in your favor. It is truly preparing wonderful things for your life. But remember that you also have an important role in this process. You need to keep your heart open to receive these blessings. You need to be attentive to the signs. You need to have the courage to take the necessary steps when opportunities arise. You need to believe that you deserve these blessings, because a lack of inner worthiness often blocks the good things that want to reach us. And you need to have gratitude, because gratitude is the portal through which blessings flow into our lives. So look back and be grateful for everything you have experienced, for the lessons learned, for the people who have crossed your path, for the difficulties that have strengthened you. Look at the present and be grateful for being alive, for having health, for having the opportunity to start over as many times as necessary. And look to the future with hope, knowing that better days are coming, that your prayers are being heard, that your effort is not in vain. And now I want to ask you a question to reflect on. Of the 12 blessings we talked about today, which one do you feel is closest to arriving in your life? Which one touched your heart the most? Think about it and leave it in the comments, because I love to know what you're feeling. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so now. Activate notifications so you don't miss the next videos. And if you can become a subscriber to support our work, I would be very grateful. May these 12 blessings fully manifest in your life. May you have the wisdom to recognize them when they arrive. And may you live each day with the certainty that you are loved and protected by the universe. A big hug, and until the next video.